Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, such as SoulVision Facebook and Instagram pages. So, Aries, it does feel like April brings a sense of fortitude, a sense of um, being capable to establish yourself within certain areas, within certain markets, within certain particular goals of yours. That creates this wonderful sensation for some of you Aries of capability. It's very interesting because the energy presented here for some of you Aries it is as if the more you conquer during this time, the better you feel with yourself and the more nourished and capable of nourishing as well you seem to be. For some of you, your emotional availability during this time depends quite a lot in terms of satisfying more personal goals that you might have. It is as if for some of you Aries, you can't seem to figure in the right direction your love life until your personal goals are set in place in a way that make you feel happy, in a way that make you feel secure, in a way that make you feel proud. So some of you could also be wanting to make yourself proud during April in whichever way you can think about. For some of you, obviously, this will be focused in career, as I'm picking for the majority of you. For others of you, it will be in anything you set yourself to do, as minor as the task at hand might seem. For you, there will be this importance upon any type of work you're doing. You're putting a lot of your energy into it, so it's not minor for you, and that is going to make the whole difference in you again transforming your views when it comes to success, when it comes to harmony, when it comes to home, when it comes to foundation, when it comes to commitments. It is again as if until you get something right, you can't develop other areas of your life that are also obviously important for your well-being. For some of you, there's transformation and changes occurring in the way again you set yourself in the world. So in the way you live, first and foremost, in the way you work, in the way you expose and express yourself, particularly your image as well. So there's something about the projection of your energy out there that seems very important and very strong and very attractive in the upcoming weeks and months. From now up until Taurus season, actually, this 2 months period, there's something here like a revolution, a makeover of sorts occurring inside and outside that is going to produce amazing effects in the way you feel, in terms of what you attract into your life, in terms of how you discover as well. There's something here for Aries, like how you discover and you allow yourself as well to be discovered. So there's something here about the energy of discovery, finding out certain, factors. There's something here about some of you Aries being like a little surprise box, right? Or you are in an energy that it's surprising even to your own self. So again, you could be in a time period where you can start doing things or set yourself to do things that you didn't thought you would possibly do if you were asked about it some months ago. So there's something surprising about your energy that is also creating a sense of admiration from the outside. I also feel for some of you, there's this mutual effect between you having this energy and someone you're dealing with having a lot of compatibility at that point. So both you and this other person you're dealing with could be very unpredictable, excitable kind of personalities, and you're meeting in this point of compatibility. And for some, this is romantic interest, but for some of you, I also feel like there's a friendship. There's a bond in which you share a common creative vision, and that common creative vision is allowing you and this other energy to actually again grow and boost here, ways to channel out this energy that can bring abundance and just a sense of of power. For some of you Aries, the feminine energy is very important. The feminine being again here a representation of your creative power, of how you feel good inside of yourself and in your skin, your ability to produce and generate for yourself, your intuition, your vision, your ability to protect and nourish and preserve your resources, but also the things you love and hold dear. And you have very earthy energies here as well, with the Queen of Pentacles paired with the Empress vibe, particularly as the Empress is the energy that you move into May. So again, we see that there's this growth, this development for some of you Aries of your creative traits that are leading you into a path of success, but also feeling so nurtured, feeling so good with the things you have right now in your life. So even if you don't have obviously everything that you would like to have, even if you're dealing with outside limitations and circumstances that are not very pleasing, you are creating a pleasing environment wherever you go. So it's like you're able to please effortlessly yourself and others, and spread around you beauty, spread around you vision, again spread around you, you know, it's like some of you Aries are like throwing sprinkles here of color, you know, in your path. Obviously this is a metaphor, but there's something beautiful about your month, there's something beautiful about your season. And I also feel like it's not going to just going to be something exclusive to your season. I feel like Taurus season is also going to be very abundant and good for you. For some of you, you could be really again feeling it, like you're feeling good with your body, with your image, with your the sensations you're having, with again the ideas you're having, with the love that you have by your side. So for Aries that are in a relationship, for Aries that are in a common like ground or space with a loved one, so Aries that live with a significant other, Aries that are thinking about moving in with a significant other, this is going to be taken far again into the next months, and it's going to feel like a very cozy, close, intimate bond that keeps growing and evolving. For some of you, there's something here about perhaps the desire to start a family, to become a mother or a father, to just have whatever your concept is of union and intimacy, real, satisfying, intimate connection. Whatever your vision is about that, you can manifest it during this time. You can have like this picture perfect of what you idealize a relationship should look like to really give you pleasure. For some of you, there's a lot of lust associated with the way you look at relationships at this time. So you could be really lusting over someone, really being, you know, incredibly attracted physically, sexually. There's a lot, you know, of it's almost like there's a lot as well of power and ideas that are coming from how satisfying your sexual life is. For some of you, obviously, this is not just exclusive to sexuality. This could be also speaking about the physical touch that you have in your life, or the absence of it, determining a lot of how you feel good or not, satisfied or not within relationships, even with family, even with friends. It could be that you're just in a moment where the physique for your own is important, so you're very oriented as well in terms of image, but the physical aspect of how you express love through touch could be very empowering during this time. And if there's an absence of that physical connection, you could be missing on it quite a lot. You could be thinking of ways to compensate that absence. You could be just interested in devoting yourself to an activity that makes your body again feel good. For some of you, there's this transformation that has been occurring, like a lot of stages, right, and steps that you have been taking to reach this level, high quality of life. That this ability to have this image of your own that puts you in the highest level possible. And it's not a matter of being egotistical. It's not a matter of thinking that you're better than anyone. It's just a matter of knowing how much you're worth, knowing how beautiful you are, how capable of you are. It's like not putting yourself in question, not putting yourself in question in a way that invalidates again your power and your abilities. Some of you have that real thing of turning weaknesses into power. So for some, our vulnerabilities and our fragilities and all of that, per se weak points, can really be hard to transform into strength. For you in particular, there's a lot of that vibe of you have endured a lot. Death arcana in your soul position, so you have been through it all. You have been through a long journey here when it comes to shedding a lot of internal unwanted energy and patterns, and there's a lot of things that were kind of ripped out of you. So it's almost like a feeling like you didn't have much power, or felt like you did, in things that were eliminated out of your system or out of your life. There has been an impact that has been more internal with this transformation, that it's now being revealed outside. So you have been through the internal changes and purge, transformation. You have been in the cocoon. You most of you have been already out of the cocoon for some time, but now it's like there's this projection of the beauty of it all outside with the Empress here. It's like there's this this representation that everyone can see, including yourself, of the advantages of whatever, again, difficulties you went through, whatever negative experiences you survived, whatever, again, painful episodes you had to endure. And it's like they're still, with the death energy here in your soul position, you're still processing a lot of the experiences you're encountering during this month in a very deep manner. For some of you, it's almost like a radical manner. It's like black and white, in or out. Some of you don't have the best tolerance levels at this time for anything that does not seem to be, defined in a way that you can work with it. So it's like, if it's too wishy-washy, if it's too indecisive, if it's too mutable, you're not working well with immutable energy. So if it's too changeable or moody, or just a source that you can't seem to, in which you can seem to find that reliable tone, I feel like you're very quick to put it to the side. Some of you are very in this very sharp mentality of, you're either with me or against me. Either this serves me or it doesn't. And so when things don't seem to be serving you, you're not thinking twice about the need to eliminate, because death in a soul position can really pinpoint that there are still some things that you're feeling the need to eliminate, to take out, to end, to serve a higher purpose. And for some of you, this higher purpose is really beautiful. So, whatever you have in mind that you want to do ahead as you move into the next season of Taurus, a very abundant season for you as it represents your second house, think about the things that you want to achieve that are a reflection of your value system that now puts you, in that throne of beauty and power. That you're fully, it's like you're fully having access to it after this transformation. Perhaps there was, this back and forward. There was this, vague understanding of the throne representing here your power, but now it's like you have full access to it. You walk into that room, you sit in that throne, you stay there as long as you want, and you walk that room as long as you want. But that throne, that only belongs to you, and that nothing else kind of works or is dictated unless you sit there and you think about it and you make decisions based on that same value system. So I hope you have a great month. I hope you're having a great solar return for all of you that already have celebrated, and for all of you that are still going to celebrate it now in April. I hope you have a great year. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.